It is exactly 9 p.m. East African time. Many thanks for joining us right here on Look Up Weekend. My name is John Matave. Tonight we have a lot for you, including the current fatal accident that left 9 people dead, and of course the floods update in the country. That and much more will be coming to you. But first, the top stories. Eight people die and scores injured after bus plunges into Mbagathi River in Karen, Nairobi.
Baba, kabla hujaenda AU, tuitie tu maandamano moja tafadhali, tumalizane na huyu mtu. Azimio
leaders criticized the Finance Bill 2024 for imposing unjustified taxes on Kenyans. And
wakaji wa Kipini West, wakaji wa Tana Delta wako na shida kubwa sana katika hii eneo. Barabara imekatika. Hakuna hospitali iko na dawa. Governor Tana River hajulikani hata iko wapi.
Residents of Marafa in Tana River decry abandonment by the national and the county government after floods left them homeless 2 weeks ago. I'm glad you could join us from wherever you're watching from. You can engage us on our socials at Lookuptv. Let us know where you're watching from and what you think about our topic tonight. And now, starting off in a fatal accident in Karen, 9 people have died while 17 others are nursing serious injuries after a 32-seater matatu plunged into the Mbagathi River off Ushirika Road in Karen in Nairobi. And now 6 people died on the spot while 3 others succumbed on the way to the hospital. That is, the driver is said to have lost control after the vehicle failed its brake while raising up. Away from that, thousands of Tana Delta residents in Tana River County are blaming the national and the county governments for neglecting them since the heavy rains, floods left them homeless for 2 weeks ago. That is, as Maureen now files, she says the locals are now in dire need of food, shelter and fresh water, with the fear of a spike in diseases.
With continued heavy rains in part of the country, floods have left Tana Delta residents displaced after their homes were washed away. According to Hassan Galgalo, a resident at Marafa in Tana displaced people's camp, the national and the county government are yet to intervene since the disaster hit the area 2 weeks ago, adding that the Kenya Red Cross is registering victims while other non-governmental organizations are also visiting the affected families, but no support has been given to them so far. Galgalo has called on the county government to intervene through supporting them with food, fresh water and sheltering those affected.
Hii hali ambayo iko hapa sasa ni hali ambayo hairidhishi. Hii kambi ya Marafa iko na vijiji 7. Kama jamii ya Mwanja paka Darga paka Samicha Odole wako hapa. Hata hii mji shirikisho na Mbelezoni wote na Marafa wote wameathirika kwa sababu wote wamekusanyika hapa. Mbona leo hii serikali ya Kenya hawataki kujua chochote hapa? Red Cross wameandika majina, NGOs wanakuja, lakini kwa saa hii hakuna chochote kimetendeka. Hii watu wote wanalala katika hali ngumu sana. Tunasema hivi, kama kweli serikali ni part of Tana River, waje wasaidie.
Marafa residents say that their farms with crops have been swept away by floods, adding that 7 villages were adversely affected, forcing them to seek refuge in the neighboring village where they built temporary camps. They are asking the government to supply them with medical services since they are exposed to mosquitoes and waterborne diseases.
Shida yetu ni chakula tu peke yake na neti. Maji hakuna, tunatumia maji ya mtoni. Hiyo maji tuko chafu lakini tunatumia hiyo. Na dawa imeishia, saa hii hakuna dawa. Japo tena hawa watoto hakuna mahali shule naenda. Shule manyewe hakuna mahali nasoma.
Shamba yangu karibu wa miezi 2. Yote mehama maji. Imeakirika.
Elsewhere, the Kenya National Highway Authority has started repairing the damaged section of Garissa Madogo Road that was washed away by the recent floods. Garissa County Commissioner Mohamed Mwabuzo says that officials from the Kenya National Highway Authority were already on site and have already started working on repair works, calling on both motorists and pedestrians to exercise patience and give the engineers working on the road time to do their work.
Kadhalika na maafisa wa KENHA wako katika barabara hii wakiendelea na kutengeneza sehemu zile mbili ambazo zilikuwa zimeathirika.
And now, Azimio leaders led by Raila Odinga have continued to criticize the proposed Finance Bill 2024, hinting at possible return of the street protest if the bill is passed by force. And now, speaking in Migori County, they indicated that Kenyans would be further oppressed as taxes continue if they imposed on essential goods continue to rise.
Even if Baba is not there, ODM should remain there and remain a strong political party. And this will only happen if we work together.
Azimio leaders described the proposed taxes in the finance bill as punitive, warning that they are risking to Kenyans. The leaders threatened that they would have no choice but to organize a nationwide protest if it is forced through the parliament.
Tunaumia. Kuna ushuru inakuja hapa mbele. Na hii ushuru inaumiza watu. Ukiweka avocado kwa boma ni ushuru. Ukiwa na kuku ni ushuru. Ukiwa na mayai ni ushuru. Ukiwa na gari ni ushuru. Saizi sasa wameleta kwa mkate ni ushuru.
Mbagathi East Member of Parliament Babu Owino criticized the 2024 budget bill, threatening to start protest against the increased taxation.
Ushuru. Ukiwa na kuku ni ushuru. Ukiwa na mayai ni ushuru. Ukiwa na gari ni ushuru. Saizi sasa wameleta kwa mkate ni ushuru. Baba, kabla hujaenda AU, tuitie tu maandamano moja tafadhali.
Additionally, Owino assured Kenyans that the ODM party would continue to strengthen if Raila Odinga runs for the chairperson position of the African Union Commission.
Jumbe wengine wanasema ati hao ndio wanakupatia AU chairperson. Niwaulize wa Kenya, yule Kimani Chungwa anapiga kura AUC? Huyo ni mtu bure ama sio bure? Na Rais Ruto apatie tu Raila Amolo Odinga kura yake ngapi? Kama Mkenya, na Raila kama Mkenya mwenzake. Na kama hataki hatuwezi mbembeleza. Akae na hiyo kura yake. Kwa sababu huyu Raila Amolo Odinga ako na enough connections hii Afrika. Na sisi tukibembelezana kila wakati ndio upuzi mingi inatutokezea.
National Chairman of ODM John Mbagathi, who was also present at the event, promised to review the new budget bill, emphasizing rejection of the bill for further oppressing Kenyans.
I will take my time to do proper analysis on this bill and give a report to the azimio coalition. I have already seen preliminarily that it is a bad bill that is going to hurt our people, and we need to reject and resist it with all the might and strength that we have.
John Matava, Lookuptv. The 2007-2008 internally displaced person, that is IDPs, have laughed off the Limuru 3 meeting, saying the meeting lacked agenda and was untimely and did not address the Mount Kenya issues. Speaking in Nakuru during the prayers for the nation, the IDPs described the meeting as a come together, as usual, of people who have no good agenda for the Mount Kenya region and the nation at general. The IDPs maintained that Mount Kenya is solidly behind President William RUTO, whom they said has the region's interest at heart. And now, elders in Isiolo County have appealed for support from the state and non-state actors to enable them to fully actualize the alternative justice system, which has been lauded by many as more convenient in the comparison to the going through the court process. Shamila Baraza with the details.
Following an increase of cases in Isiolo County, elders from Isiolo have developed an alternative justice system, AJS. The chairperson of Isiolo Council of Elders, Abdullahi Ngojobe, has stated that AJS cases are mostly done under a tree where there are no seats, arguing that elderly people are not able to sit on rocks for many hours, adding that record keeping is a challenge since most elders are illiterate.
ADR ina changamoto. Changamoto ya kwanza ni kwamba wale wazee ambao wanasimamia ADR, wengine wao hata hawajasoma, hawajui kuandika. Pale pa kukaa ni shida sana kwa sababu unaweza kaa chini ya miti.
According to Sheikh Ahmed, Isiolo County will be among the top 10 counties in the country to launch an AJS County Action Plan after Mandera, Narok, Kajiado and few others who are set as precedents, indicating that Isiolo elders are working closely with Kenya courts to seek justice. Ahmed also added that high number of people in Isiolo have faith in the new justice system.
Kwa mahakama inafanya kazi karibu na wazee na washikadau tofauti juu ya njia taratibu ya haki mbadala, na tunafurahi ya kwamba wananchi asilimia kubwa sasa wanatumia mtindo ya kumaliza matatizo yao, iwe ya kinyumbani, iwe ya ardhi, iwe ya kijamii, kupitia mabaraza ya wazee na viongozi wa dini au zile kamati ambayo tunaita court annexed committees.
Isiolo residents have lauded the AJS system, pointing out that it is very effective and transparent in delivering justice, adding that elders do play a very important role in justice spaces. Shamila Baraza, Lookuptv.
And now St. Elizabeth Girls Secondary School in Mofas, West Pokot County has been lauded for its effort in combating climate change through the tree planting. The school, which has been a rescue center for the girls who have run away from forced marriages and female genital mutilation, is now a pace setter for the climate change action in the region.
Commends the exemplary efforts of St. Elizabeth's Girls' School in Morpas, West Pokot. He notes that since its establishment in 2008, the school has been a safe haven for girls escaping early marriages and FGM, and the school's efforts to rescue girls have gone hand in hand with environmental conservation, planting and distributing over 50,000 trees.
St. Elizabeth is among and is the leading in this promotion exercise as directed by the President. I will wish to start by most sincerely thanking our senior principal, Madam Caroline Menach, for her ability to coordinate and implement this particular exercise the way it has been this particular morning. This is not the first time. She has been in the forefront in the forest conservation around our region. We actually depend so much from her.
We've given out 20,000 seedlings to other institutions within West Pokot County. And we are so grateful for the partnership that we've had with the Ministry of Education, the Teacher Service Commission, and the County Commissioner's Office, the administration, for the support that they've given.
Sheila Imanga, the District Commissioner of Como Sub-County, has commended the conservation efforts, urging the community to support these efforts to address climate change and achieve the government's goal of planting 15 billion trees.
One of the presidential directive is to plant trees. It has been a national holiday last week Friday, and we planted trees all over Kipkomo Sub-County, and today, even as it's a school National Tree Planting Day, I'm here to plant with the students.
Jasmine Maina, Lookuptv.
Mikindani Comprehensive School students in Mombasa have received learning materials and funding from the BIC East Africa. The exercise is part of the ongoing initiative by the company to improve learning conditions for over 250 million learners by 2025.
It is a relief for students of Mikindani Comprehensive School, Mombasa County, after BIC East Africa distributed writing materials to the students. The principal, Penina Mudhuri, has lauded the initiative, noting that many students are from less privileged homes.
Most of them, they stay hungry. We support them with the clothing, and when they cannot afford, even most of them, they live hand to mouth. We are lucky today. We have gotten some of the visitors from CFK who have come to visit us at the BIC, who have given us the pens today. I know with the giving of these ones, they'll help. They will assist our pupils in writing, because some of them, even they have nothing to write. Instead of using a pen, they use even pencils, unless the teachers buys for them pen.
BIC East Africa Marketing Manager Salome Ngugi has said that the project stems from their commitment to improve learning conditions for 250 pupils by the year 2025.
We have been able to give out 1.4 million pens, and we have been able to impact more than 750 students. And today we are in Mikindani in Mombasa. This is one of the 15 schools that will be reaching this year. And we are also going to other regions. Our aim is usually to reach all the needy students from all the counties across the country.
CFK Africa Project Education Manager Joshua Omweno further added that the program will help equip students with the right foundation to fight poverty.
Our education interventions, from scholarships, student support, mentorship, and also parental engagement, provides us with a holistic approach in supporting students get to their potential and become meaningful citizens in our country. And this day marks a big demonstration of our intentional efforts in ensuring that learning is of quality, to providing our learners with a platform and opportunity to explore their academic potential.
Ebi Kadenyi, Lookuptv.
Well, and that story by Ebi Kadenyi takes us on a short break right here on Look Up Weekend at exactly 17 minutes past 9 p.m. Stick around. We'll be coming back with some sports action.
If you want to have a proper outlook of the economy, then you have to speak to the wheels and gears of the integral businesses in the country.
And I want to be able to make the youths and everybody coming up in Kenya know that this is here locally.
Men and women in the thick of the bust of markets rising and falling, fighting to make their business decisions stick.
I've always lived in my career that I can never be late.
You need to train by yourself. You need to practice by yourself. Then from there you can compose yourself and give kind of services like this.
On season 2 of the Captain's Arena, we seek the inside of the minds, predict the shift in the markets, get inspiration to start and make sense of it all.
Just watch what everybody else is doing and just make sure you're giving back to the society.
Oof. This is the Captain's Arena.
Welcome back, and thank you so much for staying with us. Laikipia North Member of Parliament Sarah Korere is the latest leader from the Mount Kenya region to criticize the formula of the one-man, one-shilling approach, particularly in the regions that are sparsely populated and underdeveloped. Korere pointed out disparities in education and infrastructure, noting the allocation of funds for the road construction favored large constituencies without considering the distance covered. Our reporter Kagonya Gloria has this and many more in the news wrap.
The one-man shilling narrative has continued to receive criticism from the political class within the Mount Kenya region. Speaking at Nairobi during a development tour, Laikipia North Member of Parliament Sarah Korore slammed leaders aligning themselves with majority communities, branding them as adversaries of minority development.
Hatuwezi afford kukaa, especially Laikipia North. Unasikia sasa kuna watu wanaenda Limuru 3. Na unasikia watu wanaenda Limuru 3 ni karibu watu milioni sijui ngapi. Nyinyi ni milioni ngapi? Sisi ni watu kidogo, sijui watu 12,000. Mimi naomba Kenya hii siku moja tutachagua president from the minority communities. Ile siku Mungu atatusaidia tuchague president out of the big 5.
Elsewhere, Azimio leaders from Nyanza have dismissed claims by the Kenya Kwanza government that all counties are missing allocated funds. Rarienda MP Otende Omolo has condemned threats to withhold funds from county projects like the governments, and these initiatives are legally entitled to funding. Siaya Governor James Orengo has strongly criticized the Kenya Kwanza administration's financial management and taxation policies.
I assure you now I'm going to fight for more resources to be sent to the county government. The truth of the matter is, if the government projects to collect about 2.9 trillion in revenue, you cannot take a mere 390 billion to give to 47 counties. That is a joke. Rest assured that I'm going to fight for more resources to be given to our counties. And the debate of the argument that counties are wasting resources is false. That is a falsified argument.
In other news, Eastern Region Coordinator Paul Rotich has issued a stern warning to those involved in illicit brew trade in Embu. Speaking at the installation of Ngandori East Chief Francis Karenga, Rotich urged residents to remain vigilant and provide information to security agents. Embu Deputy Governor Kinyua Mugo assured collaborations with security agencies to eradicate illicit brews and counterfeit goods.
Sema hiyo pombe tutapigana mpaka tumalize. Let's not criminalize alcohol selling.
Kama sisi tunajua mtu fulani anafanya, wacha hiyo taarifa ifikie.
Kagonya Gloria, Lookuptv.
Switching gears to some sports action, Ethiopia national under-17s women team has held the training today at the Ulinzi Sports Complex ahead of their 2024 FIFA under-17 World Cup match against Kenya's junior starlets. The second leg match will be held tomorrow at Ulinzi Sports Complex after stalemate draw in the first leg at Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.
So in football there is three things. There are with winning and losing, but now we know our goals and we know what to do to make that things better. So according to that, we're working on our gaps and everything, and the plan is to win, and we don't have another option.
Posta Rangers FC came from 1-0 down in the second half to secure a 2-1 win against Posta Rangers in the 31st round of the FKF Premier League played at Police Sacco Stadium. Brian Ashianda scored for Kakamega Homeboys in the 10th minute before Shami Mwinyi equalized for Posta Rangers in the 55th minute, and 13 minutes later Felix Oloch cemented the win for the Mailman.
Ya kupeleka mchezo huu kwa Maulana Eric Njogo moja kwa moja kipenga kapolizo, na hapa dakika 10 ya mchezo tu wakatangulia kupata bao vijana wa Kakamega Homeboys.
Bila shaka ulikuwa ni mpira mzuri kabisa kutoka kwa Kevin Amwai.
Hii hapa ndiyo penalti ambayo waliweza kuipata vijana wa Posta Rangers kupita kwa muamuzi Eric Njogo moja kwa moja baada ya John Boba Omonde kumkwatua mchezaji Patrick Otieno. Ilikuwa ni maamuzi sahihi kwa muamuzi Eric Njogo. Akaunganisha maridadi kabisa, akafunga kwa urahisi kabisa Shami Mwinyi kibwana, na Olocha akatanguliza kwa mchezaji Shami Mwinyi. Shami Mwinyi kitu alichofanya hapa ni kuhakikisha kwamba mpira upeleka nyavuni, lakini labda ulikuwa utoke nje ama ugonge mchuma.
Tusker FC has won their 17th match this season after defeating Sterling Babu's side Kenya Police FC 1-0. Charles Momanyi scored the solitary goal in the 43rd minute to secure the Brewers' second position in the log with 56 points. 8 points behind the log leader Gor Mahia will play Muhoroni Youth tomorrow.
Alikuwa amejipinda maridadi kabisa kijana Brian Okot, hali kadhalika Kahata, lakini kibendera cha mwamuzi kaenda juu. Brian Bwire tayari alikuwa shafanya maokozi.
Yeah, I think the game today it was not good on our side. I think it wasn't our day, and we congratulate Tusker for the good game that they had. For us, we need just to rethink and to do much better for the next game. It will be a good thing. I think it will be a good thing because it will help us also to revive and to try to make some better corrections, and to see also the players also they have been tired because they played so many games. I mean within a short period of time. Also psychologically, mentally also, and physical also. It's really affecting. I think maybe gonna be a good for us for this break, and we try to make some correction and to come better again.
Nafikiri vile tu nilisema tu mchezo utakuwa mgumu, na vijana wangu nafikiri wamejikakamua vizuri, wamefuata zile maagizo ambayo tulipanga kutoka juzi mpaka wa leo, na imekuwa ni mchezo mzuri sana. Ukiangalia polisi wako na wazoefu, wako na uwezo wa kuweza kucheza mchezo mzuri, lakini unapata vijana wangu tumeweza kustiri ile pressure ambayo walikuwa nayo, na tumeweza kupata matokeo mazuri ndio.
Right, and that is it from the news desk. Many thanks for watching. My name is John Mataba. Our sign language interpreter will be coming up next. See you again later.
We value your feedback and welcome your complaints about our programming and operations. Feel free to get in touch with us through 0700 893 542 or send us an email to info@lookuptv.co.